Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40.
And the Steelers first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Makes the score Steelers 8, Patriots 0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll throw with May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air, May. Got a man, it's Keyshawn Butte. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
13 yards.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. May going to give it to Henderson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Looking to throw. May. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have come back to make it a 2-point game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Five.
May going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Room to run at the 50. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
To throw is Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 8. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the shotgun, May with it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. The Patriots
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
33-yard line.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Patrick Queen.
The tight end Henry here in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle now with Allen. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half.
First down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All even through 1 half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
He finds Douglas complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Douglas, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll let it fly for Austin. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Patriots
looking to put a drive together.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw here. That pass complete. Here's BTA with it. Down the sideline he goes. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Here's Stevenson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for
May going to try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with a ball. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's May. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Austin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Rodgers to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
First down, Steelers.
He finds Austin complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll look to throw. He's got Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. Second and 10. Back to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Quinn.
The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
180!
The give to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
10 at the 44-yard line.
180! What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Pistol. 180. One.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready, set.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it.
Let's go now.
They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Once more into the hands of Jeudy. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's got it along the sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Zone read, this is Judkins. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 1-yard line.
Sanders backs a throw. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them. You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. This is Irving on 2nd. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
20. Regular. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Irving on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Hey, alert 33.
Baker now off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Hey, alert. What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. 180. Stop.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Catch is made in close. And And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Judkins goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Baker now. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
180. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. They'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in left side by Godwin. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw here, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
catch made by Bucky Irving. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Tight end in motion right.
What's that?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stop.
Baker throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good sec. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good. What's that?
On the give, this is Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger as return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
And makes the score Browns 24. Buccaneers 6.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
We dodged the tackle. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Regular. What's that?
After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Good. 180. What's that?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, we're still waiting to see the first 70-yard field goal in NFL history after that kick. And I tend to think we're still going to be watching for years to come because these kickers, as good as they are, they've still not been able to hit that range.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because the football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping